Is everybody in? Hey, Stephanie. Good to see you. Hey, Nancy. Evan's coming. Louise, so good to see you. Laura, Michael Scotty. Okay, cool. Everybody's in. Come to a seat. I'll let you know when to press play on the playlist if you're using it. Good. Either shins tucked under you or cross-legged in front of you, whichever gives you the most comfortable and upright posture within your spine. And take your hands upwards or palms down. Part your lips, stretch your jaw down, and then just let the natural tension of it pull back up, but keep your mouth apart. Relax your tongue. Your eyelids closed. Now rock back onto the back of your sitting bones. So like give weight to your back body a little bit. Breathe in. Open mouth, sigh out. Hands on your body, heart and belly, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the natural rhythm of your breath move in and out of you. It's slow and steady, but natural, not forced. Tuck your chin slightly towards your throat so that the sides of your neck become a little bit longer. The tips of your ears lift up, crown of your head lifts up. Notice the really gentle expansion between the sides of your ribs. And this is your body breathing. This vessel that you live in, your body. Thank you, body. Good body, wise body. Prayer pose at your heart. Press your palms together. Draw your shoulders back and down and in. Press your thumb tips into your heart space. And as a response to that pressure, lift your heart up. We bow our heads to our hearts. So you get out of the thinking mind and into the feeling body. We connect our voice and the sound of Om 3 times. Breathe in. Om. 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 Inhale the sweetness. With love, exhale. Name something you're grateful for in this moment. Bring an image of your gratitude to the forefront of your mind at your third eye center. Breathe in and magnify the image. Breathe out, place it in the seat of your heart. Now ask yourself how you want to feel tonight. How do you want to feel in your practice? How do you want to feel for the rest of your evening, moving into your week? What are you looking to step into? First thing that comes to you. Bring an image of this feeling to the forefront of your mind. Breathe in and magnify and make it really big. And as you exhale, press it down through your whole being. I am that I am. I am that I am. It is not separate from me. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your chin. Really good. We're going to start reclined. If you're using the playlist, I'll count you down from 5 when to press play. We'll start in Shavasana with our heels on the outer edges of our mat. People with the music, 5, 4, 3, 2, play. Everybody lay down. Let your heels be as wide as your mat so that they're on the floor, off of your mat. And open your arms like a T. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you so that your heart has a little bit of a bolster. Notice the flat earth beneath you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your left foot where it is. Cross your right ankle past your left thigh. Flex your outer ankles towards each other like eagle legs, but your legs are straight. Inhale your arms up above you. And as you exhale, just make cactus with your arms. Take your left hand behind your head. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift your right thigh up towards your chest. If you look at your leg, it's past the midline. Now lower your ankles to touch again. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, lift your right leg. Inhale, extends. Exhale, lift. Inhale, extends. This time, curl your left elbow and your right knee to touch. Lower down. Okay, we're going to do that 7 times. 1. 'So you're just getting into your center core, and your external and internal obliques. Your right arm and your left leg are heavy. You have 2 more. 1 more. Open up like a star. Take a big breath in. Notice the vitality in your right leg, left arm, and exhale. Good. Right hand behind your head, left ankle past right ankle. So when you're in this like half crescent shape in your side body, you get some space, but you're about to. So 4 times on your exhale, lift your left thigh. 1. You're starting to wake up your psoas a little bit with this hip flexion. Good. Next time you come up, elbow to knee touch. Good. You're here for 7. Can you round your back and take your front ribs in so that your low back is long and steady on the earth? Left arm, right leg are heavy, anchoring you. Good. You're here for 3. For 2. 1 more. Open like a star. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Good. Happy baby. Catch the outer edges of your feet. Rock side to side. Flex your feet firmly. Squeeze your shoulders back. Roll your tailbone towards the ground. Big breath in. Long breath out. Good. Hug your thighs to your chest. Rock forwards and backwards. Tabletop. Three times. Inhale, cow pose. Pause here. Drag your hands towards your knees and your shoulders towards your waist. Exhale, cat pose. Squeeze your legs towards each other, your thumbs towards each other, front ribs back, and squeeze your under butt. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Hands traction towards your knees. Exhale, cat. Midline is supported. Under butt is engaged. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale to cow or to neutral. Exhale to plank. Slide your feet back a little bit. Squeeze your fingers into the earth. From your heart to your hands, push down. And good. Breathe in. And breathe out. 2 more. Hug your arches towards each other, your inner knees. Long exhale. 1 more breath. And let it go. Good. Keep your distance just like you are. Just lower your shins to the earth so your body's in a diagonal. Bring your knees to touch. Swing your hips to the right, your feet to the right, and dip your right hip to the earth. So you'll feel a stretch in your right side body at first. Now push into your knee and your hand. Squeeze your right side body to lift you up. And then rotate to the left. Left hip drops to the ground. Push into the earth, squeeze your side body. And then you just do that really smooth and fluidly. So you're starting to get into your shoulders, into your waistline, staying with the obliques. And then you notice that whatever's touching the ground, you push into it. What's lifted away from the earth, you pull up and away. Hands and knees push, belly, side body lifts. If you want to start to make this a little bit stronger, you come to center, lift your knees, and you dip your hips down. Lift up, hips down. And you just keep going. Take your front ribs back as you rotate over. So you feel the corset of your body really start to engage. Good, you're here for 3. For 2. 1 more to each side. Downward facing dog. Bend your right knee, press your left heel to the earth. Breathe in. And breathe out. Change. Left knee bends, right heel down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Both heels high to the sky. Inhale, roll forward to high plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Really good. Take your arms out like a V. Put a gentle bend in your right elbow. Right temple to the ground. Left fingertips in line with your chest. Roll to your right side. Press your right forearm down into the ground and squeeze the muscles behind your right shoulder blade so you feel your shoulder draw away from the ground, closer to your spine. Good. You can keep your legs straight like scissors, right leg forward, left leg back. You could bend your left knee and place your foot on the ground. Whatever gives you the most comfort in your low back and access to stretching the chest. You're here for 2 more breaths. 1 more. Good. Roll to your belly. Change sides. Left arm out. It's out at a V and then a gentle bend. Left temple down. Press your forearm into the earth. Take your shoulder blade back onto your back body. So engage the muscles between your shoulder blades, your rhomboid, your trap. And roll onto your left side. Whichever leg variation that you did. Sometimes I start with scissored legs. Cat in the belly always, so that your low back is supported. And then once I get strong there, I maintain as much strength in my center as I set my feet down. And so you're always working with that center power. And then you find some organic extension to roll into. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Good, roll to your belly. Cobra pose, thumbs on the outer edges of your mat, fingertips on the earth, bow your chin towards your chest, push the tops of your feet down, squeeze your butt, and lift straight up. Look down. Bend your elbows 90 degrees. Now shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and then pull your shoulders down towards your waist. Wrap your elbows in towards your side body. Push your hands up. Breathe in. Breathe out, release. Good. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. Walk your feet to your hands. Separate your feet wide. And let your head hang. Interlace your hands at the base of your skull, your occiput. And then make your elbows heavy. Sit back into your heels. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Let the crown of your head hang. Good. Release your hands to the earth. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Maybe straighten your legs. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees deeply. Come into a low sumo squat. Hips back, shins back. So when you look down, push your heels down so that you can take your shins behind your ankles. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, stand up. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your upper back, and lift your chest. We're going to do that for 2 minutes. Sit back. Stand up. Push into the ground. Squeeze your underbutt. As you stand up, squeeze your upper back so that your arms open wide. We're going to cause some irritation in the body, some agitation in the mind. Squatting builds power in your legs, connects you to the core of the earth, and activates all of that that keeps you grounded. You go. Turn on your upper back to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep your belly strong. Chest stays lifted even as you lower. You can give your voice some sound with a you can make it guttural. Ha, 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 ha. Keep going. Okay. Open your arms wide as you come up. Squeeze your underbutt. Go. Yourself. This is the body that you live in, your vessel. Good. 3, 2, hands on body. Bow into yourself. And just notice what's in there. Release your arms by your side. Toe heel your feet together. Enjoy your practice, yogis. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward, pressure arms straight. Exhale, downward. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Step or jump to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Breath in. Breath out. Hop to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breath in. Breath out. Fly to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. One breath in. One breath out. Jump to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, get long. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. One breath in. One breath out. Jump to the top. Inhale, get long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Last sane. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Take a big breath in. Say ha. Jump to the top. Inhale, lengthen. And you fold, exhale. Rise up, breathe in. Hands on your body, breathe out. You're just starting to chip away at some of that residue, polishing it clean. Removing the armor, what's in there. Just notice what needs to come up. Ask it to come up. Bend your knees, chair pose, breathe in. Sit low, breathe out. And release your hands at your low back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift your heart. Keep your knees bent, breathe in. Exhale, third eye to your knees, round your spine like cat. Push into your heels, pull your front ribs back. Slide your shoulders towards your waist. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, release your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Right leg high to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, third eye. Step through, Virabhadrasana 1. Left heel spins to the ground, reach up. Good, eagle arms, left arm under. Notice how you're turning to the left a little bit. Curl your right heel towards your butt. Push your left big toe down and pull back through your inner arch so that you feel your inner heel get longer. Now squeeze your legs together. Turn your belly forward, use your obliques and your back body. Cat pose in the belly, elbows down. Keep the cat, keep the elbows down, pull your shoulders back best you can. Sit low. Good, now keep everything. Slide your forearms straight up, look up. Turn your belly more forward. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Straighten your right leg. Exhale, bow down. Walk your arms straight out. So it's a really long stance, Parsvottanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Push through your right big toe and pull your outer right hip back. Turn your belly to the right. Exhale, fold. Just one more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Twisted lunge. Right knee bends, left heel spins to the sky. Squeeze your right arm to the sky. Good, lean back from your waist. Turn. Big breath in. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Three-legged plank. Shoot your right leg straight back. Cross your ankles. Breathe in. Breathe out, chaturanga. High plank. Side plank. Right hand down, left arm high. Good, full inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Unwind your feet. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, third eye. Step through, Vira 1. The back leg, the footwork of your back foot is really, really important. So first, find the knife edge of your foot, the pinky edge, and roll the pinky edge of your foot down. You'll feel your inner arch lift up. Now push through your big toe. Pull back like you're pulling your inner heel to the back edge of your mat. Keep that. Now hug your inner knees together. Draw your pelvic floor up and in. Turn your belly to the left. Good. Eagle arms, right arm under. First, get in to your center like cat. And then slide your elbows down and pull your shoulders back. Just stay there for a moment. Keep working your feet, your belly, and then slide your forearms straight up. Go up and go back. So your upper back feels broad, but it's extended. Good. Inhale your arms to the sky. Straighten your left leg. Exhale, fold. Long Parsvottanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more big breath in. And you bow down. Twisted lunge. Right heel spins, left knee bends. Inhale your left arm to the sky. Scissor your legs. From your waist, turn. Good, big breath. Exhale, left hand to the earth. Breathe in. Knee to your third eye. Three-legged plank. Cross your ankles. Chaturanga. High plank. Side plank. Left arm down. Right arm sweeps. Push down into your feet. Your hand. Squeeze your left side body like you did when we were at the top of practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Down dog. Roll forward, up dog. So roll over your toes, descend your hips, and suck your arm bones back. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Good. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Keep your left heel lifted. Push down into your right heel. Bend your left knee. Scissor your thighs. Cat in the belly. Right hand, right thigh. Breathe in. Exhale, extend halfway. Stretch your left arm out, unplug your shoulder, take your front ribs back, cat in the belly, and then you twist. Once you get in, then you can press the front of your left thigh to the sky to extend. You're just here for 3, for 2. One more. Good, crescent lunge. Push down through your legs, reach up. Cactus arms, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, rise up. So kneel for you when you ride your bike. The front of our hips get really, really tight. So when you bend your back knee here and get low, you push through your back foot and you hug your right knee forward. That's gonna lever the front of your right thigh bone back to help alleviate some of that tension. Good, left hand, left thigh. Inhale your right arm to the sky. Exhale, hinge 45-degree angles. Now cat in the belly and unplug your right shoulder. Twist for the bind. Right elbow past left thigh. Get into your belly, get into your legs. When you feel good, press the front of your right thigh straight to the ceiling. One more. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, up dog, roll forward, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Really good, yogis. Breath in. And breath out. Roll over your toes, come to your shins. Hands on your body. Stabilize your breath. And notice the shift of energy already. What else needs to come up? So we'll take some inversion time. And then before we get started on our next standing sequence, we'll stretch out our necks. But go up now. You don't want to stretch it out too much before you go up. So if you're a headstander, you go up in headstand. If you're a forearm balancer, Panchamayurasana, you go up there. If you don't do any of those, I'll walk you through dolphin, and then everyone will have about 2 minutes with me quiet, just kind of like watching you guys. So go up if you want to go up, and if you want to walk through dolphin, I'm here for you. Dolphins, you come into tabletop. Make your wrists directly under your shoulders. Then bend your elbows like a bulldog to the east and to the west, really wide, like you were doing that cobra earlier. Stay low in your chest. Push into your hands and then wrap your elbows in towards each other so they come in slightly more narrow than your shoulders. You'll feel your pecs light up. Maintain that, set your elbows down. Keep squeezing your elbows in, but pulling your hands apart. And when you do that, you'll feel your outer shoulder really engage. It's your external rotator cuff. When you maintain that. Now melt your heart a little bit like cow. Keep that. Squeeze your elbows in, hands apart, and take your front ribs back like cat. And then you turn your toes under and you find down dog in your hips and legs. The clutch move for all dolphins, for all pinches, for all handstands, and for all headstands is from your heart to your elbows, you push the ground really strongly away from you. In dolphin, as you push your elbows away, your back will round and come forward. You take your front ribs in and you start to walk your hips higher, feet in. Keep hugging your elbows in and your hands apart. And then you just stay there. And you condition the endurance of your upper body to hold that weight for a minimum of 10 breaths. Everybody else, I'm watching. And as you go up, you want to keep your front ribs back and lead with your back ribs. So you're going up with a bigger compartment, a bigger barrel of your chest. Sometimes. Jeff, what are you working on? I can't see what your head's doing. Sit up and show me what arm variation you're doing. Are you doing forearm or headstand? Forearm. Okay, for you, you're rounding a lot. You're rounding a lot, so come back a little bit and get more of a curve in your upper back. It's kind of like what not to do, you know, like come out of it a little bit so that you can start to work some more shoulder opening. Yeah. Like walk your knees back more. And then lift your hips up. Straighten your legs. Yeah, chest way back, way back. High. Okay, y'all come down for a second and look up. Can you see me or do you see everybody right now? Me, okay. Because I put it on everybody, so I want to make sure of it. So the number one thing when you go upside down is that shoulder mobility and strength met with your belly is the most important thing because you're starting to stack everything on top of your head and your shoulders, right? So the way the body works is we have cow and we have cat. And that's when our arms are just extended out in front of us. The second that we try to take our arms above our head, we have this tight weakness in the front of our shoulder at the flexion. And so in order for us to get our arms back, we let go of our belly.
Do you see how that's just like, we're stuck here, and so we let go of something else to make it happen. But then when you go up with this line, you don't ever get really stacked and balanced, and you're exploiting your whole front body. So we want to keep the cat of our belly, even our butt under, our front ribs back. We want to lead with our kidney band when we go up. But what happens to keep that is we get stuck here rounded. So your work is to find flexion in the shoulder as high as you can get it without losing that. So my challenge to a lot of you is, especially if you know that you're getting a banana back, come out, come into your dolphin pose and work dolphin without melting too much, rolling forward, and just come out of it just a little bit so you can maintain this as much as possible. And then you work the flexion of your shoulder right here by pushing. You see how when I just push there, it activates? You got to push that ground away. Does that make sense? I feel like I can't see you. Carrie, are you alive? Carrie, are you frozen maybe? Okay, go upside down one more time. Let me see you. Know that if you're banana backing in your body or you're going too far forward in the rounding, it's because your shoulders are stuck and weak in that one area. So you have to come down and work it by pushing down. There you go. Headstanders. If you're getting a banana back, you got to bring your knees down to your belly and find cat in the belly. And don't let your legs go too high without losing the cat of your belly. Push into your elbows. Yes, Allie, that's it. Allie, your spine is so much longer right now. That is so good. Oh, front ribs. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Yeah, that moment, that's where you're just trying to get some endurance of that muscle contraction right there. It's like that one angle. For a lot of you, you're getting like all the way over, but then you dump. And so it's like there's this one spot that just needs like a little bit more. Okay, downward facing dog. Oh no, let's not do downward facing dog. Let's stretch our neck, yeah? I got you. Okay, first things first, sit on your shins or cross-legged, however is easiest for you. And then take your right arm out to the side, flex your wrist a lot. Flex your wrist like you're gonna push your hand into the side of the room. And then keep your wrist at your shoulder's height and let your left ear fall to your left shoulder. When you flex your wrist, you're gonna feel like a nerve sensation moving through your tricep. Keep your left ear falling towards your left shoulder and pull your right arm back a little bit. You should feel that in your forearm, your tricep, and your chest. Okay, now just lift your chin up and out at an angle, like in the opposite angle as your hand is moving. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Now as if your hand had a paintbrush on it and you wanted to paint one stripe on the side wall, really, really slowly. Start to wash your hand down the wall. Go really slow. Where you feel sticky places, pause and take a round of breath. Can you keep some cat? And then you just start to extend your wrist so that your fingertips very gently graze the earth behind you at an angle. Now keep that, and at an angle, lift your chin up and out. It's only a couple inches, and you'll feel this move across the front of your throat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, just place your right hand on your thigh Take your left hand to the side of your left skull, and with the strength of your arm, lift your head to center. Take your left hand to your right tricep and squeeze it. Like give your own self a massage right there. So you pull up like you're peeling. And then when you get to the top, you push down and out. And you repeat that. Go to the back of your shoulder, pull up. When you get to the top, push down and out. One more time. Good. Now as your hand comes down, open your right arm out to the side. Take your left hand right where your chest and your shoulder meet. You're gonna slide your hand down. Your fingers are gonna go past your armpit. You're gonna round your back so that you can catch the back of your hand on your shoulder blade, and you take your left thumb right to the outer edge of your scapula, and then you fold your right arm down, push your thumb into your shoulder blade, and then drop your shoulder down. Subscapularis. You should feel it. And then you grab it and you pull that muscle. I'm lifting my arm so you can see it, but you just keep your arm down and pull. So my hand is pulling and my thumb is pushing. Then you grab the side of your ribs, pull it towards you, and roll your shoulder out. Thumbs up, thumbs down, Allie. Go, other side. So sit down cross-legged or on your shins. Left arm out to the side, flex your wrist. So you're trying to get your wrist further away from you than your fingers. Yeah, and then right ear falls to right shoulder. And then just draw your left arm back. Oof. Front ribs back, I always lose it there. Now lift your chin. So the body's a master compensator. We want to do big actions. Our ego wants to make this movement really big and dynamic. But in order for us to do that movement, instead of actually using our body to do the movement, the muscle group to do that movement, we hire other muscles to take over so that we can just make it look like the movement. But that's not what it is. And every time you exploit your front ribs, that's what you're doing. When I say you, I mean me, you, him, her, they, them, the whole freaking world, okay? Lift your chin, pull your arm back. We're compensating in every area, not just the physicality, but we get into the physical body through this practice because it's a felt experience, and then we can start seeing the metaphors unfold of how it's showing up everywhere in our life. Slowly paint your wall one stroke down. So it's like, where are you exploiting your center so that something else happens, just so it looks like it's happening, rather than actually coming from source energy? Start to extend your wrist so your fingertips starts to graze the earth. And then lift your chin at an angle. These are your scalings. This is your forced breath, fight or flight response breathing. Left hand, left thigh, right hand, right head. Lift your head to center. Good. Take your right hand to the back of your left shoulder. You pull on that meaty flesh. Pull it forward. You're peeling it forward. And then your hand pushes down into the top center and out. Do that 3 times. So you're kind of grabbing rhomboids, the muscles between your shoulder blades, super lovely and tender and delicious. Peel the trap up. When you get to the top and you find that pressure point, slide it out to the edge of the shoulder. And you repeat the cycle. And everything works in a cycle, a cyclical nature, because everything in the universe, from your breath to the physicality of your body to the toroidal essence of the universe, is all under the law of Om. Ah, oo, Ah, the O. U is the sustainer. Is the destroyer, the completion. And so like this one stroke has one cycle of Om in it. This one breath has one cycle of Om in it. This class, this one practice has the cycle of Om in it. Take your elbow to your armpit. I mean, not your elbow, what's this called? Thumb. Take your thumb to your armpit. You're pushing in. And then you're rounding a little bit. So that's going to get you into the subscap. Ooh. And then you fold your arm down. I promise you'll do a triangle pose and a quad stretch in a minute, but this is important work. Your subscap is like, you know, everyone talks about the psoas all the time. So the psoas is the hip flexor. It's the only muscle that attaches your upper body to your lower body. It moves through the lumbar spine, it touches at your upper thigh. But the subscap is like the tenderloin of the upper body. You can't stretch it, you can only release it. This one feels good on my left side, but I've been really working it lately, finding more stability. And then pull on that. Pull on that chunky flesh muscle right there and pull it off of your body. You'll get some circulation. And then roll your shoulder back. And then ballistic movement of your arms. So you let them swing, and their natural weight crosses them. Where your arms, where your hands slap you, helps to move some limbs. Good, stand up, keep doing it. Swing your shoulder like a softball pitcher. Other direction. Change sides, softball pitcher. Underhand. Good, change sides. Change directions. Good, now just swing your waist side to side and let your knuckles bang on your kidneys. Getting into that residue, what's in there? Our bodies are a sponge. They're harboring all this dormant energy. For me, it's emotion. If you've been taking my class all through quarantine, I've been living in this damn, it's like waiting game of matters. So let's just wait it out. And that's not what it is. So I've been going deep into my heart. What's in there? Come to the surface. Let it rise up, percolate, transform, and then flow on. The ah, the oo, the im. What's in there? Let it rise, let it percolate, let it transform and move on. Good, downward facing dog. I love you, thank you. What is in there? What do you need to let go of? What do you think you know? The thing that you think you know the most, how can you see it differently? Breath in, breath out. Step your feet together, inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, stack your hip open, bend your knee. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to your third eye. Step your right foot forward and wide. Lower your left knee to the ground. Walk your left hand off of your mat. Sweep your right arm back. You're going to do that softball pitch. Catch your left foot. Widen your right thigh. Pull your heel towards your butt. Kick your foot back into your hand. Good, bend your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Pull your ears back. Breathe in. Lion's breath out. 2 more, breath in. Lion's breath out. 1 more. Clear it out. Triangle pose. Release your left foot. Right hand down. Sweep your left arm alongside your ear. Let your right ear fall to your right shoulder and arc your body behind your head. If you have a ponytail knot, it makes a really great lever for your arm.
The back of the mat, down dog lunge. Right toes turn in, left toes turn out, arms walk out. Big breath in. Full breath out. 2 more breath in. Breath out. 1 more. Good. Top of the mat. Lizard, left knee down, forearms to the ground. Let your head hang. Slide your shoulders towards your waist. You should be kind of low in it because of the hips that you just did. Good. You can stay in lizard, or you can come up onto your hands and toe heel your right foot across your mat for pigeon. If you would like to take a back bend or a quad stretch, squeeze your legs together so much that you come high up off the earth. Take your left arm out like you're opening up a serving tray. Reach back and catch your foot from the inside. Then you bend your elbow towards the midline and pull your heel in. Then you spin your elbow upwards, curl your heel towards your butt. Now remember what we did in the first warrior one. Squeeze your legs together and turn your belly forward, squeeze your upper back. Breath in, breath out. 2 more. 1 more. Good, release your left foot. If you're in pigeon, come up. Everybody, down dog splits, right leg up and over, stack your hips, stay here or flip your dog. Breathe in, breathe out, down dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, stack your hip open, bend your knee. Breathe in, breathe out, step your left foot forward and wide, lower your right knee. Take your right hand off of your mat, sweep your left arm back and catch your foot. This leg is always tighter for me, so I push my left heel into the ground and take my hips back. So it's less deep in the front. I take my hips back, then I widen my left knee. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, bend your elbows, and then send your hips down. Good, kick your foot into your hand. Squeeze your right knee forward, even though it's behind you. 3 lions breath in, let it go. 2 more. 1 more. Triangle pose. Release your right foot. Spin your right heel to the ground. Left hand's on the outside of your left foot. Right arm alongside your ear. If you want to, you can bend your elbow. Just rest your arm behind your head. You squeeze your legs together and turn from your waist. One more breath. Exhale, fold down and walk to down dog lunge. Left toes in, right toes to the back edge of the mat. Walk your arms out. Bend your right knee. 3 breaths. One more. Beautiful, top of the mat. Lizard. Left foot stays wide. Right knee comes down, forearms to the earth. Let your head hang. But notice if your upper back is rounded a lot. Can you slide your shoulder blades back and towards your waist?
You can stay in lizard, or you can walk your hands up and toe heel your left foot over to the right. Let your heel come closer towards your right hip so that your left shin is more diagonal. We're not trying to force a big stretch without something behind our knee right now. So just let it be like a more of a check mark. And then you stay here and fold forward, or you squeeze your legs together and get really high up off the mat. The more you squeeze your legs, the higher up you go. And then you'll reach back with your right arm like you're serving a tray. Bend your foot, bend your knee, catch your foot. And then you bend your elbow in towards the middle. Keep that, that pulls your heel in. Then you can spin your elbow to the sky, squeeze your legs together, and turn your belly forward. Squeeze your shoulders back. You're here for 3 breaths. One more. Release your foot. Plant your hands. Down dog splits. Left leg up and over. Stack your hip. Flip your dog. Come high onto the ball of your right foot. Turn your hip points to the sky. Lift up. Breath in. Breath out, down dog. Really good. Roll forward into up dog. Round your back, push into the earth, and then suck your armpits back. Child's pose. Arms out, bow your head. Come up into a tabletop, lower down onto your belly. Take your right arm directly across your chest. So your arm is flat on the ground across your chest. And then take your left arm in front of your right arm. So your elbows are crisscross in front of your chest. And you're gonna turn your toes under. Push your palms down or up if they're up, and shift forward. That's gonna take your chin in front of your arms and give you a little bit of a choke. Put your head lifted with your arm. And then your feet, you let your big toes touch and your heels splay apart. But make sure there's a connection of your feet together, and you just hang out. I'll let you know. And breathe into the space between your shoulder blades so you get really broad. And still stay connected with your hands. Whichever part of them is on the ground, feel the ground. Let your legs be heavy. Good. Now bend your left knee up towards your right hand, and you're going to unwind into a reclined twist. Chest opens wide, left shoulder to the ground. Slide your left leg back, roll to your belly. Now slide your left arm in front of your chest first, and then your right arm. Bring your big toes, turn them under, push yourself forward. Rest your chin on your arm. Untuck your toes, big toes touch, heels splay apart.
Slide your right knee up towards your left hand and then unwind into a reclined twist. Chest rolls open. Give yourself a breath. And then roll to your belly. And baby cobra, plant your hands, lift up. Child's pose. And let your forehead and your nose rest on the earth. Lift yourself to tabletop. Swing your legs through. Lay back. And just windshield wiper your knees into the left. And come to center and open up like a star, just like we started practice. Breathe in. Say ah. Shavasana. Deepen your breath, yogis. Spread your fingers and your toes. Flex your feet, turn your ankles, turn your wrists. Bring your big toes to touch, reach your arms straight up and back, big breath in. Full exhale, hug your thighs to your chest, give yourself a squeeze. Roll to your right side. Give yourself a full round of breath. Good. Inhale yourself to a seat facing each other. Hands on your body, one on your heart, one hand on your belly. Breathe in. Settle into your hips, breathe out. Thank you, body. Good body, wise body. Thank yourself for spending valuable time with yourself and with each other. Even though we're apart, we all came at the same moments to unify. Name something you're grateful for in this moment. Prayer pose at your heart. One Om, breathe in. Om. Inhale the sweetness. With love, exhale. Thumbs to your third eye. Thank you to the teachers in all things. Thank you to the spirit that moves in all things. Thank you for our breath, and thank you for each other. May all beings everywhere be free. We say together, Namaste.
Thank you, Shelby.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shelby.
Thank you. Ali, if you want to stick around
Thank you.
for 1 second, I can show you one more thing.
Okay. Thank you for the neck stretch. It was amazing.
Good.
Thanks,
Thank
Shelby.
Thank you. I love seeing you guys.
Thank you, Shelby.
Thank you. Tomorrow, my teacher, Christina
you,
Sella, is teaching
Shelby.
from 1:30 to 3:30. So if you want to come, you should come. 3:30. So if you want to come, you should come on Zoom.
Thank you, Shelby. What is that tomorrow?
Christina Sell, my teacher,
Yeah.
she's teaching a workshop from 1:30 to 3:30. It's under the workshop tab. It's her 51st birthday. It's a great backbending workshop.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I can sign up for that like regular?
Yeah. It's addition. It's a workshop. It goes to her.
Okay, that's fine.
But it's Zoom from her house in Colorado via our people.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, we do it every year. We do it in Colorado. So since we can't be there this year, we're going to do it on Zoom.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Allie. Bye, Stephanie. Thank you so much. There's this muscle right here. It's called the sternocleidomastoid. It attaches the sternum to the clavicle to the mastoid jaw. It's the muscle that you see when you turn your head.
Yeah.
So if you can like emaciate yourself a little bit, turn your head and grab it and strike your thumb. So you want your thumb to be on the inside, so it goes opposite. So use your left hand on your right SCM. Then you pull it away and you just grind it up and down. And then you can turn your head towards it as you squeeze. You feel it?
Pretty good, yeah. Yeah,
And
it's
you can
kind of weird. Whenever I swallow, it hurts a little bit. So I actually have an appointment with my doctor to talk to him about it because I was wondering. It seems like maybe the hyoid bone is a little off or something like that.
Yeah, but that's all muscular too, right? Because
Yeah.
the hyoid bone is the only bone in the body that floats.
Yeah.
It's actually like held together by ligament. So,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, I think that a lot of like this kind of stuff too, like taking your fingers behind your first rib and getting all that into there. I wish I could give you a massage.
Yeah, me too.
If you would want to come to the studio or something, I would do like a free 15, 20 minutes just to get that all that area open up to see if it would feel better.
Okay. Yeah,
If you're comfortable with it.
I have been feeling a little bit sick, so I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. And today, the stretches today felt really, really good. So thank you.
Good. This one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also love the stretch when you're laying on the stomach. That is one of my new favorites. It's so good.
Yeah, I remembered that you said that last time, and that's why we did it this time. Because I was gonna do bridge, but we just needed to do all of that stuff.
Yeah. No, it was such a good class. It was all some stuff we haven't done before. At least I have it with you, and so it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
How are you doing? Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just like fine.
Yeah.
I'm doing some personal work. This stuff brings up, you know, my cat died, who I've had half of my life. And that, and being alone and seeing, I have 3 friends whose parents have passed through COVID, and considering like death alone, where they couldn't see their partner, like it's bringing up a lot of stuff about my parents. So I'm doing some personal work in that capacity. And as far as work goes, I'm like creating a new business model for us to operate from, like for different phases, because we're not just gonna jump back in, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm really occupied right now.
Yeah.
I haven't had any downtime. I got a little drunk for like a good week. I was like drunk, but like every night, it was like the only way I could sleep.
I definitely have been drinking more than I used to. 'Cause I'm like, what am I gonna do tonight? Oh yeah, I'll have a drink or 3.
Yeah. I mean, just wine is so easy to drink.
Yeah.
But I'm like toning down on that. I was noticing that I was just like so amped up and like managing psychic energy. I mean, that's what we're all like, we have no routine. Our routine is like so messed up.
Yeah.
And I don't do like what I normally do. You know, I normally get up and do Pilates, run, go to yoga, and then teach and work.
Mm-hmm.
And all of that is just, it's not the same.
Yeah.
But I'm sleeping a lot more now than I was.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I work at Whole Foods, and it's been pretty crazy at work actually. So that's actually kind of a blessing in a way, because the schedule from work is still there, so that feels fairly normal. But like the activity is harder to do because I usually like swim a lot, and I haven't been swimming. But
I know the water thing.
It's like harder for me to get excited about the online classes, but then once I do them, it always feels amazing. So I just have to like get myself in the habit of doing more of them, I think.
Yeah, totally. I mean, because like going to the studio is a whole other capacity of dedication,
Yeah.
right? And then, but it's like I have to dedicate to go there to make that time to get there. But then once I'm there, I can't really leave, and I can't get distracted. Like I'm right there.
Yeah.
But at home, because I mean, I'm doing all kinds of classes at home, and I'm just like, oh, that picture is crooked. I need to fix, like,
Yeah.
like not doing my thing.
Yeah.
But then there are days where I am super in my practice. I've like been crying and shaking it out and doing all the things. Your dog is so beautiful.
Yeah, his name's Tucker. He's a super nut.
Hey, Tucker, you're so strong. Oh my God, I love you. Got a bone in your mouth?
No, I was holding his
Close your thumb. The video thing, I can't like, it's like we don't get to see the details.
Yeah. Yeah, because as you're doing practice, you can't really see it. It's like, yes, no.
And it's like, like if I just watch you guys, then we don't have content to give to other people.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but our new stuff, when we get people in the classroom, is going to be really easy. Teachers will be able to like walk around, and the camera will see the back of people. We won't necessarily see your face, but you'll still have an idea. So we don't have to do the whole practice all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've been really impressed with how that's gone, like with the yoga online and also just everything online. I feel like people are having to adapt so fast, and it's like working better than I think you would expect before this all happened, you know?
Yeah.
Yoga online, what? But it's
I know.
actually, from the person doing yoga, I feel like it's really good. Yeah. I
Cool.
feel like it's hard to teach that way, but
It's super hard. I like don't know who I'm talking about. Have you seen our new equipment that we're gonna have?
no.
This is our new live stream equipment.
Whoa.
It's like super fancy, super cool. It's going to be a one-stop shop, so you won't have different links. It'll be its own website. The members, like you, get the whole package. You'll get in-studio and online content whenever you want it. And you won't have to like register. There will just always be a class. And if you want to start it, you can just start it when it's on live. So it's gonna be a lot more convenient. The music and the vocals will all be together. But on our end, we won't have a monitor to see who's on we won't have a monitor in here to watch you guys if you're on the digital end, but it'll just be really smooth. So we're trying to get that. I started the website today.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, that'll be really good. It'll be, it's a really big pivot, but once we get there, it'll make it all so much easier for you guys. Because this mind-body stuff, like, it's tedious.
Mm-hmm.
On the consumer end, like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, hey, I'm glad we had yoga to do still, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad you're still around. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, well, thanks so much for tailoring the class to the next stuff today, and I hope you're doing good, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, message me anytime when you feel better, and I'll work on your neck.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. All right, bye.
Bye.